Welcome back to another video. It is Easter Sunday here in Calamihas, so we're lucky that we can see all the celebrations that are going on. They're doing a resurrection in the square at 11 o'clock, so we're just walking down to that, and they really do go to town on the stuff over here. We was in Istan on Thursday and the celebrations had already started there. There was a big theatre and a big play, like a nativity play, but everybody gets involved. And we was down here Friday night. They'd done a big parade in Calamihas. That was at 9 o'clock at night, so all lit up with the candles. It was beautiful. And then this afternoon we're going to head to Fuengirola. We've got some friends that are coming over. They're out here on holiday. They're stopping at Benalmadena, and Fuengirola is obviously the middle point between the two of us. So they're going to catch the bus, we're going to catch the bus, and just have a day in Fuengirola, have something nice to eat, bit of time on the beach, and have a little drink, get to catch up with them. So it's going to be a good day. Looking forward to this one. So we'll get into the town.
Comenzando por Galilea, después del bautismo que predicó Juan. Lectura del Santo Evangelio según.
That wasn't quite the celebrations that I thought it was going to be. Honestly, the stuff on Friday night was really impressive, and to be involved in that, all the locals were following the carts and the floats at the end, and I thought it was going to be something like that, but I suppose it's just a standard Sunday service for the locals. The last thing I wanted to do was go and put the GoPro in the middle of all of that, or go in the church. I think that'd have been pretty disrespectful, but we've seen it. We got to mix with a few of the locals and see what they do, and now we are going to try and figure out the bus. I think it's going to get us to Fuengirola. I'm just not sure on the times as it's Easter Sunday. Oh, what have we got in this one? That is very sticky. Do you want some? I think it's got honey on it. Don't get sticky. Very sticky. Well, that wasn't stressful trying to get all that off. It's like a proper coach where all your stuff has to go underneath. So we had to fold all the pushchair down, and literally as people are getting on, people are getting off, the other way around, trying to get luggage out. Nightmare. But we're here, Fuengirola. Let's go and find Luke and Becky. That's not bad though. €1.60, which is probably just less than £1.50 I would have thought back home. And what was we on? About 20 minutes on the bus? 20-minute journey to Fuengirola for £1.60. And they do say if you find a tobacco shop, you can get a buzz card, which works like a bit of a top-up. So you put €10 on and just scan your card each time you get on the bus, and it works out half price journeys once you get this rail card. So I think we're going to try and find that, get that signed up for the way back. We've found one. Let's see if we can get this card sorted. I don't know if you know, but you can't actually buy your cigarettes in normal shops. You have to come to these tobacco shops in Spain. It's like a licensed thing to sell them. Weird that they do the buzz cards here though. If you buy a full box of cigarettes, you get a free bottle of vodka. Bargain. Not that I do either. No vodka and no cigarettes. That was easy though. Green rail card, anywhere from Malaga to Fuengirola, the whole of that strip and Calamihas, but you can't go to Marbella, you have to have a red one. So I don't think we're going to be doing that. We'll only go to Marbella for a day if we do that, so we'll just have a single trip there. But I do think we'll use this. Fuengirola's nice, Benalmadena, Torremolinos, you get all of that included. Perfect. Totally different to Calamihas here. This is your stag do's, your hen do's, nightlife, everything you want. Burger Kings, McDonald's, it's got everything. Everything you try and avoid when you come to Spain if you want to live here, to be honest. Definitely not going to be where we're going to call home. Great if you want work opportunities, obviously a big city like this, but plenty of Irish bars, nightclubs, discos, all your adult shops as well if you're into that. Bingo. But yeah, not the place you actually want to settle down, I don't think. If you want a good time, good party. And we've also got the Fuengirola bar. If you know, you know.
King. He's got his vlog out.
Hello.
How are you?
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, good mate.
Haven't
High
seen
five,
you
mate.
in months and months.
Fancy seeing you out here.
How you doing, mate? You alright?
Hello. How grown up are you?
3 weeks out in Spain, and then we've ended up meeting people that have come out on their holidays. We're going to enjoy a nice little drink. We're going to get some food.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely.
Tapas or English?
Nah, English, mate. Full English.
Finish?
Beautiful.
Beautiful point.
Always better from an Irish bar, mate. Always better.
I don't think we could be any more British. British food, British bar, but in Spain. We've got a quesadilla.
Quesadilla.
And I think these are meant to be jalapenos, but they're gherkins. Everybody happy over there?
Beautiful, mate. Beautiful. Keep the fat man happy.
That hot dog's a mess. Only wanted it because it got jalapenos on and turned out to be gherkins. Get out of my spicy sauce.
How were they on the slide? I know we keep going on about it. Like,
In all fairness, when we were on
What are
the
you
flight,
doing?
there was they must have had like a kiddie.
That was exactly how you can imagine it was. Proper British food in a British pub. Heineken's your point, which isn't great. I'd rather have a nice Spanish beer. They haven't got anything on tap. It's either Heineken, Carling or Guinness. That's your options. Here we go again. United, Archie.
single moment's coming.
Come on, the United boys. You forget where you are, next to the beachfront in places like this. I could literally be in Yates's back in Tamworth right now. Standard United, another 0-0. We're going to try another bar. I think we'll get to the Old Town. Mate, where did you get that hat from?
Up the villa. Up the villa.
Is that the kids' hat?
Nah.
That's actually yours?
It's to cover this, mate. It's to cover that.
I'm glad we can say we're local, we're not the tourists. Look at these pairs. Straight into the bar next door. They do have a different beer though. I do love an IPA, 6.2% though. Or it's the Cruz Campo. Bit more selection than next door. What are you going for?
It's got to be a Guinness, mate, for me.
Again?
Oh,
Just
absolutely.
had Guinness next door.
Yeah.
Hola, can I try the IPA please? Just a taste. No, just a taste. Gracias. That is like being at home. God, that smells beautiful. Wow. That's better than a pint of Heineken. I just don't fancy the 6.2%. Want to try that? You don't like your brew dogs and that, do you?
No, I don't like that. Don't like that at all.
I'll have a pint of that, please.
Yeah.
The only problem with IPAs is once you've had 1 pint, you can't go back to lager. You've got to stick with the IPAs because the lager tastes horrendous after that. So I'll probably be in bed early tonight. We need to try and navigate these toilets now. They're here somewhere. I think it's this one. Wow, I can admit when that's a good goal, even if it's against United.
I'd have saved it.
Barber being a keeper, I might have saved that. Maybe 10 years ago, 15 years ago we might have saved it. I thought you weren't hungry, Bex. That's it, game over. Let's go. We need to change your top now, mate. Can't be walking around with United top when we just lost. Should we take it off? Yeah, let's take it off. Let's finish with the fair then. The kids have been pretty good as we've been in the pub all afternoon. It's only fair. They've sat, they've been patient, and we'll give them a little treat now. Archie's got a proper little builder's bum sticking out. Lucas, is that good? Yeah. Give us a thumbs up. Yeah, really good.
On the high.
On the high one?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah.
That's too high.
It's not. Because I like heights.
Is it gone? Where's your football top then?
Yeah.
You got your Lions on instead? Another United game, been and gone. You want to go on the ball pit? Come on then.
1 or 2?
1.
1.
1 up. Gracias. So these cars are pretty cool. What you do is you pay, I think it's two euros for a card, and then you put 20 euros, we put 20 euros on, and they give you 30 euros worth of tickets. So each ride is £4. You pay for a card, put your money on it, and you do get a pretty good deal. Kids are exhausted, adults have had too much beer and wine. Too many fallings over. I think we're about done. It's been great to see these guys. So we've just cut the tickets to get back. 52.52 euros, so less than 50p to get back with the green card. If you don't know, make sure you get yourself one of these. The green cards, a third of the price. That feels so good to be back home. Honestly, Fuengirola is a beautiful place, but it is so geared up for Brits and cheap booze, cheap food, and just going out there for a few days and having a good time. That's what it's all built for. But it is so good to be back in La Cala, I'm not going to lie. We've had a great day. It's been really good meeting up with Luke and Becky. Kids have got on really well. It's been really good just to have that taste of home again. And yeah, that's a little pick me up now. We're in for 3 weeks, and yeah, we're ready to go again. But Fuengirola, we know now, both me and Lauren have said Fuengirola is not the place for us. It's good to tick these little resorts off, and we can carry on now with Calamijas. Hopefully have a look at Torremolinos and Benalmádena as well, but we're going to tick Fuengirola off. That's not a place for us. But yeah, keep on with the journey, like and subscribe as always, and I will catch you on the next one.